come this way before. Travel through all your circumstances, navigate the path, and like how the ocean fast. No, we got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me. Cause I know my trouble. This is where I am destined to be.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, battling for this work. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Our parents are slow on our road. I'm confident we'll make it. Focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give things. Never ever stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes to be, I stand on. I'm going to and fight this freedom. Like the North Soul. Don't pick them up for yo-yo. Can't take it from snow. 'Cause the devil is alive. Hey. I'm telling you what you hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna share all that I have. Get to know them you. So we're gonna win this battle. Fight that disease. No more, let's go. The wings, let's go. We've got to
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in the building. K-Dub, what it do? What it do? Big homie Coop, JP, Ira, JJQ, Keno, K-Dub, Earn, appreciate you, man. Bud Crawford beats Easy Route Spence. Okay, that's cool. As long as you're going, we need that fan base right now. What up, KB? What up, Victor? Volume is low. Volume is low. It should be turned up right now. Let's play this trailer and jump into the show. Click the link, man. That's pinned at the top of the comment section.
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
Y'all coming in the building, man. Thank you guys. Click the link, man. Click the link. Click the link. Click the link. Another mass murder in Tulsa, Oklahoma. God damn. You know? And blessings to those 4 families, man. And we had mass shootings but you know what the funny is? Maybe that's the wrong word to use. The irony is 21 black people were killed in 2 cities. But CNN gonna tell them to mourn the 4 people there. They deserve to be mourned, but you don't give a damn if a black man killing a black man. You don't give 2 damns. People really don't care, man. They really don't, man. Black love is controlled by CNN and white feminists, because people gonna go through your timeline on Facebook and Instagram and watch how many black people post that. 21 people were killed in Chicago and Philadelphia, just those 2 cities alone, you know, and it's just a tragedy that when black people as a whole, we can't protect each other, whether it's using our social media to protect each other, in real life or whatever the case may be. Outrage comes from these algorithms that they set. You know, these algorithms are intentional. They want you to see what they want you to see. And that's just the reality of it, man. Over 90 people shot between Philadelphia and Chicago over Memorial Weekend. Over 90 people, I said. That's genocide. It's genocide. It's genocide, man. 90 people being shot in 2 cities in 3 days. That's, to me, I think that's genocide, man. And Devin Haney fights this weekend, and we got you either all in or you all out at this point. I don't care about nothing else, man. Devin Haney has agreed to the fight. Kambosos has agreed to the fight. They know the situations that they're in. Accept it and let's go. You know, accept it and let's just move on, man. Devin Haney, father can't go. Devin Haney's they gonna cheat with the judges. Devin Haney, they gonna do something else. Okay, he signed up for all that. Now the show must go on. You know, and if you accept Devin Haney moving on, why can't you transfer that same mindset into real life and stop blaming Mr. Whitey? Because if you're going to blame Mr. Whitey, you better thank him for them green lights. You better thank him for them red lights. You better thank him for the police department. You better thank him for that job you have. If you work for the government, you work for the city, you work for a company, you better thank him. You know, so one good hand washes the other, man. You know, systemic oppression is real. We got to live with it. And if you don't want to be a part of systemic oppression, you got to create the United States of your last name. As I always tell you, if you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit of money, a lot of hard work, then stop complaining. What the hell are you complaining for? You've been at the same job 15 years. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, whether you're making $1 million or $100,000 a year, you're pretty comfortable. You got to change it. You got to go upside down. You got to flip it. That's why I don't understand all these rich people. They want to make change, pull out. Oh, I appreciate you, Michael Morris. Thank you, man. I appreciate you supporting it, man. Man, that's great. Thank you. Um, it's like me. It took 20 years to get to my point because I said I wasn't going back. You know, like I said I'm not going back. I will not allow them to fire me again. I'm not. I'm going to create it, and that be it. And the Jamie Foxxes of the world, the LeBron James, this ain't no knock on them. But if you want to change the plight of black men in America, you got to get off of the white man's nipple. You gotta be uncomfortable. Al Heyman is on a white man's nipple. You know, if you want to change for real, you got to get off of his nipple and do for self, right? Isn't that what Elijah Muhammad said? He said, do for self. Even Elijah Muhammad couldn't do for self. Louis Farrakhan couldn't do for self. They took them government contracts, you know, so they talk about it. They won't be about it. You know, it's hard. You know, the man got to set the tone. Let your woman go get a job. You know, you create it. You create on your own and you perform magic. You know, no dumb trips to Puerto Rico and Mexico. Build, 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 build. We want to be entertained. We want to go on vacation 3 times a year. You can't go on vacation 3 or 4 times a year and then try and get off the white man's nipple, right? You can't do both. You can't. It's like, as a whole, I'm talking about us as a collective, not as an individual. Someone raised their hand. I can. I'm talking about us as a whole. We're not willing to do that. We don't want to be uncomfortable. No one wants to be vulnerable. You know, and that's just a harsh reality of it. We're going to fight the white man and then go to work on Monday? You ain't got a plan? Do you got a plan? What's your plan? What's your plan? Your plan is to get this job, then go on vacation, work some more, then go on vacation. The goal is to send your child to an Ivy League school. You lose. You know what I mean? He's never coming back, man. He or she's never coming back, man. Like it's just funny when I look at myself and I laugh at myself, you know, about how when you're saying one thing and doing another, it's and when you get older like me, you like, man, I was such a dummy, you know, such a dummy. It's nothing wrong with it. Listen to me. It's nothing wrong with working for somebody, creating a better living situation for your last name. It's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. I mean, you just can't do both. You know, you simply just can't do. That's Kennedy. You simply just can't do both. You know, you can't speak loud, hold Frederick accountable, and you clocking in. You can't. You can't hold Fred accountable if your family's not together. How can you hold me accountable? That's rule number 1. Keep your family together. Keep your bloodline together. That's rule number 1. You know, but we fall into these agenda-driven concepts, you know. Taco Tuesday, you know, that's a low frequency one. Independent woman, bad bitch, real nigga. And that's why I say the white man controls black love. For real, for real. Where's your independent source? You got to have an independent source. You got to be able to sustain yourself without saying yes, sir, signing your name. That's the reality of it. If you can do that, you're well on your way. If we want ultimate freedom, you got to own your house. I mean, start there. Own your house. Because spinning this wheel and not having a place to lay your head, no matter what happens in the outside world, that's stressful. You know, that's very stressful. I've been homeless. I was homeless with a college degree. So I understand that sentiment. I completely get it. I'm not saying it from a ha ha, I made it. I'm saying it from a straightforward, pragmatic, and life experiences. You know, there has to be peace in your house. Your blood and the only way you get that peace, your bloodline got to be together. How the hell are you as peace as a man and you got to trust the integrity of a stranger raising your kids in another house? How can you really truly rest at night knowing that you didn't kiss your daughter on the forehead? Another man kissed your daughter on the forehead and said goodnight. Another man is picking your daughter up from school. How can you rest that night? I mean, I'm being straightforward as I can. I'm gonna open up these phone lines, man. Feel free. If you want to talk Devin Haney. And another thing, phone lines are officially open. Feel free if you want to talk about Devin Haney. Don't feel bad about changing the subject. I'll just jump back on it. But and I'm only telling you this because these are conversations I had to have with myself. You know, do I want to run these streets or nah? Do I want to come home at 12 o'clock every night? These are real conscious decisions I had to make. You know, and that was the blessing in my life as it pertains to COVID. When I couldn't travel, I was on autopilot, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Autopilot. February 2020, right? I had just came back from the J-Rock fight. J-Rock had just lost to Rosario in January. 2 weeks later, I'm in 2 weeks later, I'm in Vegas, Wilder 2. Yeah, Wilder Fury 2. And then COVID happened. And then I became a lot more introspective. You know, and then what really, really held me accountable is I was doing all this research on 9 wives. I'm like, damn, I'm such a terrible person. I got to get my integrity up. You know, Malcolm X's integrity was sky high, man. I don't want to be Elijah Muhammad. You know what I mean? Hell to the no, man. I do not want to be Elijah Muhammad, dog. My God. Hell no. And that ultimately what held me accountable, man. And I made an abrupt left. You know, my kids were home every day. And that really, really drove me to the point of checking your integrity at the door, checking your accountability at the door. Only you can manage it. You know, you spend 4 hours a day by yourself, 5 hours a day by yourself doing what you want to do, driving home from work or going to Taco Tuesday, whatever you're doing. You're the one to hold yourself accountable. And no one will ever know. Especially if you do it alone, no one will ever know. So, and I chose to be very introspective. You know, and that's the reality of it, man. So COVID from a cleansing perspective, from an integrity perspective, oh man, I really, really worked on myself, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. So yeah, and gave birth to 2 films, and now I see the world with no fat on it now. Yeah, hit the like button. Not from an emotional perspective, not from a white liberal's perspective, a pro-black perspective, a Republican perspective, a Christian perspective, a I love God perspective, you know, I see it for what it is. I see it for what it is. You'll be more successful when you see the truth, you know. If you know the hurdle is there and you fall on it, it's your fault. If you know that you're not going to have the same leniencies as your other contemporary, and you're mad, how the hell are you mad? It's not fair. Okay. Create your own law firm. I should have got that job. Create your own job. If you want to eliminate white supremacy, be an entrepreneur. That will eliminate so much. Trust me. Homeschool your kids and be an entrepreneur. Changes everything. It's too much to ask, you know? That's the reality of it. If you're not willing to do that, then you have to adhere to it on some levels. That's why I said just cut off all the fat and really, really have this conversation with yourself. If you're not willing to really, truly have this conversation with yourself, then you're going to always be angry. The white man did this to me. YouTube didn't send out my notifications. YouTube is doing that. What else? I'm being, what is that called? What they do to me sometimes. What is it called? What they do to me? Not blacklisted, but when they screen you. It is what it is. It's their platform. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care enough about my numbers that much that I'm gonna cry to YouTube. You know what I mean? Shadow ban. Thank you. I appreciate you. I shadow ban myself. You know? So it is what it is, man. And I think that if we hold each other accountable, first hold yourself accountable, because I mentally wrote this down and it stuck with me. If your purpose doesn't inspire the apex, okay, let me say it. Your purpose should inspire the apex of your integrity. If your purpose doesn't lead your integrity will be compromised by money, by women, by a celebrity, by drugs, by alcohol. It will be compromised. If you are not in the space of serving your purpose, something on earth will compromise you. And that's a fact. And that's what I learned when I was reading and learning about Malcolm X. I'm like, he's in his purpose. He's really in his purpose. I got to get to my purpose phase, you know? And when you get there, phew, what a world. What a world you going to live in, dog. What a world you going to live in. And what's up, Whitaker? Welcome back. And that's where we need to be, man, in your purpose. And if you're moving in your purpose, man, my gosh, it's a beautiful thing, man. It really, really is. And I can honestly say the last year has been really, really great for me in terms of purpose. Oh, sorry to hear that, big homie. Blessings to you and your family. Blessings to you and your family, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah, blessings from the shop, for sure. You got to be led by your purpose. Some people call your spiritual awakening, your new birth, I don't know, but your purpose. It's amazing. In the last year, I can honestly say I've been really, really moving towards that, man. And it's It's been a hell of a ride. It's really, really been a hell of a ride. And it's easy just for other shit to fall off. It's, man, when I say it's so easy for like when y'all yell at me and stuff, it's so easy for it to fall off. When y'all disagree with me, it's easy for it to fall off. When people call me a coon or I hate black people or whatever they want to call me, it falls right off of me, man. It really falls right off of me. It's a great space to be in, man, and let's get there. Let's get to your purpose, man. There's a level of things you got to relinquish. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot of things that you may have to relinquish, whether it's drugs and alcohol. I don't know what your weakness is, young man. Is it pussy? Is it money? Is it the weed? What did he say yesterday? The weed. And Stephen A. Smith. Stay off the weed, man. And you know he was right. You mean to tell me the rules are the rules? You know, liberal America is like, it's just weed. No, they said no weed. So follow the rules. You can't. The exception to the rule is your purpose. The exception to the rules is ownership. Those are the only two exceptions you have: ownership and purpose. Outside of that, you have to adhere to the rules to the room that you walk into. Those are the only way you can change the rules. That's it. You know, so that's just it, man. And we'll get better. We'll get better, you know. And these are like the harsh truths, man. You know, first go get your bloodline. Go get your bloodline. Make sure your bloodline is at peace. You know, make sure your bloodline is at peace. Your kids, your girlfriend, your wife, your baby mother. If you had to separate, make sure there's peace there. You can never have peace. You can never have peace if your bloodline isn't. You can't. It's impossible. How can you have peace if you know your son or daughter is stressed out? Huh. How can you be at peace when the father or the mother is weaponizing the children? You ain't gonna see them if you don't pay this child support. You ain't gonna do this if you do that. How can you be at peace? Secure your bloodline. That's the best way to go. Secure your bloodline. Make sure your kids are at peace. And it'll definitely work out for you. I can almost guarantee you that. Feel free to beam in if you like. Feel free to call in if you like. But yeah, man. That I keep on going back to it, but that 7 out of 10, man, really woke me up. It really did a doozy on me, man. Really, really did a doozy on me. You know what I mean? I can talk boxing with everybody else, you know, if I wanted to. If that what got me off the numbers I had in here, nah. My message is more important than the numbers, man. I'll be honest. The message of this platform. And congratulations to the people that are doing great numbers. You know, I want them to continue to keep on doing great numbers. But 7 out of 10, whew. That means if it's getting worse, that means next year it's going to be 60 shootings in Chicago. That means 30 people going to get killed between Philadelphia and Chicago next year or 4th of July weekend because the numbers are getting worse. Ironically enough, check this out. Well, Power is not on anymore, so you can't use that show anymore. But ironically enough, 50 Cent has the 3 top shows in the black community. I don't know what their names are, but he got the 3 top shows. And ironically enough, I saw the Amari Hardwick interview today on the Pivot. And for those you don't know, me and Amari Hardwick were good friends about a decade ago. He used to volunteer in my class. Oh, shit. Wow. No, that's 16, 17 years ago, dog. Wow. And he and I were friends. We used to do poetry together. And very talented dude, KP. And I'm glad he's finally getting his money. I'm glad he's finally getting his money. What's up, KP?
Said it before, said it again. It's part of the culture, man. They love that culture, man. Not gonna stop.
They do.
No matter what you do, it's kind of like every man his perspective changes when he has a son and a daughter. It should if it doesn't. But when you have a daughter or daughters, it changes the way you believe women should be treated and the way you treat women yourself. It should. Now, typically, we have a different safeguard when it comes to them because we know the dangerous and the treacherous ways of men when you have daughters. So every man starts to think differently about dating, mating, and all of that. If that doesn't cause you to think different, I don't know.
Right.
But typically, we try to give a pass to the, okay, in the community, there's a pass for slutting, thotting it up, music being promoted. Not understanding that listening to the music creates the kids a hypersexualization, and then it also creates them an attitude that the people that they're watching, if you're allowing them to watch it and listen to it, to influence them. Because when I was going to my son's high school games the last few years, because he played high school football, I seen less and less clothes every year.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're 7-8 years away from high school, maybe, right? With your son.
Yes.
So if I'm seeing that now, what are you gonna see in 8 years?
Man.
Okay, think about this. Lizzo at a Lakers game, brother.
That's disgusting.
Lizzo was at a Lakers game, but pretty much naked.
Very much so.
That's the culture. That's the society in America.
And then get mad when she's booed out the door, like critiqued. Like I don't get it. You're exposing yourself, man. You know, it's disgusting behavior, man. And this whole culture, this get the bag culture. How about a fatherhood culture? You know, like I'm telling you, man, fatherhood is the key, man.
Fred, in whole, America doesn't want fatherhood.
Sure.
America profits off of the broken family structure the most. I believe, if I'm not correct, child support is like a $52 billion business.
Woo! That's news to me. Wow.
52 billion.
Wow.
So if they just stopped it, what can they fund? Because they're funding judges, they're funding all these things through that child support court.
Right.
Funding a lot of things through that, man.
Right.
You can't just cut. You got to replace it with something. You can't just cut that. Just good like point. when they did away with quote unquote slavery, right?
Yeah. That
crippled the South, right? That's why the South was fighting. People try to tell you, oh, they didn't fight for this, they didn't fight for that. Hey, they were trying to keep that thing together as much as they could.
Right.
Then they had to go to war. And yet and still, the production that was produced during that time has never been replicated again. If you think about it, it's never been replicated again. They've continued to try in other ways. So now It turns us all into capitalists, and now we're all trying to find a way to have our own business to pay somebody some money out of what we earn from capitalizing off of the product or goods that we sell at a cheaper price. The country turns you into a capitalist unless you're going to lose, unless you're just resigned to losing. You have no other option. I mean, you see guys coming in from other countries. They set up a hot dog stand. He got a hot dog stand this week. Next week, he got a bigger truck.
Right.
Then after he got a bigger truck, he got a whole crew of people working. So you're looking like, hold on. If I don't get like him, I'm losing. And they working together in groups. And you're trying to do it as an individual.
Facts.
Against a group. See, there's more power in 10 people having one than one person having 10.
Say it again.
There's more power in 10 people having one than one person having 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's more power in that. And 10 people having one. We got at least 10 athletes that got $100 million contracts. J.R. Smith said it. But I can't get these dudes to put the money together for us to build a gym.
And you know what, KP? Those same athletes that he spoke of, I told them the same thing. Those are all like my summer. We're not friends because we don't hang out, but that's like my summer crew. You know, they're friends of friends, and I tell them this is how you. They won't listen. Man, they like pussy with perfume on it, man.
Yeah, I mean, 1-900 hustle. I understand what you're saying. You can't secure your bloodlines by breeding outside of it, brother. We're already mixed. Ain't none of us 100%.
Oh, what'd he say? He taking a shot.
LOL. You can't secure your bloodline by breeding outside of it. No way around it, which makes it comedy when you speak on such topics.
Oh.
1-900 hustler. Show me the full-blooded Negro that you know. Show me the full-blooded Negro that you know. We're an amalgamation of all people. I just want to. I ain't seen nobody as black as Khalid Muhammad since he died.
The real simple answer to that is protect what you create. You can call me what you want to call it. I done been through and I only can say this through experiences. I don't mind you attacking me because it's an easy conversation to have.
Wait, no, stop. Hold on, stop. Wait, what did they say to Serena Williams?
What's that?
I'm just follow my logic. What did they say to Serena Williams when she married old dude? I ain't heard nothing. What did they say to Kamala Harris when she married the dude that she married to? What did they say to Ketanji Brown Jackson? They congratulated them women. That's what they did. See, there's a subconscious in the black community that the black man belongs to the women. And most men perpetuate that on other men. And they turn it into penis police. I'm not the penis police, bro. So if you gonna penis police, good luck with that job. You ain't gonna never get paid for it.
Yeah. And my answer is just real simple. What I created, I protected. It's real simple. I have 2 beautiful kids. I protect them. That's my bloodline. I'm doing a fabulous job. I
watch this. Let's do the logic though. Let's do the logic. 10 years, we move our kids to greater schools, greater neighborhoods. Right? Your kids go to school that you may have a private school or whatnot. If you send your kids to a private school or upper class public school, more likely than not, there's going to be less kids that look like them. As a black American, most likely it's going to be less kids. So they have a lesser pool to choose from. So as they have a lesser kid pool to choose from, they're going to be in contact with other kids that they're going to like. I mean, when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, I didn't care what the nationality was. I was just trying to touch a girl. I don't want that Mexican, black, it doesn't matter what she was at the school. So as this country continues to progress and everybody's mixed in together, that's not happening no more, bro. Once integration happened in the 60s, it was over. Once the integration happened and the busing and all that happened, that was over. If you want that to happen again, you may need to go to the continent. Go to the continent. There's 500 million women out there. Go straight to the continent. See, all the dudes that be talking that super, everybody got to stay 100% pure black. I never see them say they going to the continent and stand there with them people. They want to stay here and create the continent here. How the hell is that going to work?
I just think it's real simple. I mean, I think the solution to this is real simple. Be a father. I think that's the quickest way for us.
Yeah, be a father. It don't matter the nationality of your kid.
Be a father. Be a father, because at the end of the day, there's no atheists in foxholes. You know.
Wait. I never seen the people say, you know what? We ain't gonna claim Tiger Woods because his mama's Asian. You see that? See how stupid that shit sound? All of a sudden, Tiger Woods ain't black no more because his mom was Asian. But everybody knew his mom was Asian when they seen him. You know what I'm saying? But black people was claiming him when he was winning them damn tournaments.
Man, it's
and they was buying hats, gear, and everything. They was buying Nike. They was buying golf shoes, bro. The shit was on. Man, Tiger Woods got more golf courses built than anybody.
Man, I just, it's just real simple, man. Be a father, man. You know, I mean, you're not gonna see my kids in the street twerk. You'll never see my daughter in a twerk video. You ain't never gonna, not under my household. You won't see it. It's not going to happen. You won't see my daughter dancing with her mother, dancing to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is college graduated, man. She knows better. You know, not that college graduate makes you know better, but I'm just talking about capitalism. It's real simple, man. I'm not offended by those comments. I just say protect your family, and I do a great job at it. Like that's all I care about. Protect your kids, man. Because at the end of the day, I've secured my family independently. Dre can get laid off today. We ain't moving out of that mansion. like it ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? I've secured my family. You know, and at the end of the day, if you when people say that, they don't understand what we perpetuate as a whole, because it's easy to point the finger at Fred, right? But when we talking about the health of the black community and what we perpetuate and the stereotypes and how James St. Patrick, y'all don't talk about how James St. Patrick got his son killed. He got his son killed. He's the greatest man ever, but he got his son killed. He destroyed his bloodline. There can be another. The St. Patrick last name is gone forever because his son, ain't that his only son?
Yeah, Tariq was his son.
Yeah, Tariq was his only. He's dead. Ain't he dead, Tariq?
I haven't watched it in a while.
Oh,
bro.
I haven't watched it, but I remember seeing the ending. I remember seeing an ending that he got shot and got killed or something. He's dead.
I can't remember if I had to stop watching it, man. It got to be too
much. Yeah, we kill off our bloodline, man, whether it's through Crips, whether it's through drugs, whether it's through alcohol, whether it's through divorce, you know, working overtime for the white man, since you want to go there, you know, like you working 16 hours a day for the white man. Oh, he's not dead. Thank you.
Oh, he said he's not dead. And
he's not dead.
Okay. Serene, that's from the TV show Power.
I thought he got shot. I saw a highlight. I haven't seen it, you know. He's not. I'm sorry, but I thought he was dead.
Yeah,
but I remember seeing a highlight that he got killed. And like I don't cut that on in my. I don't even subscribe to Stars, because
I don't have Stars either
because of that film. I mean, because of those. I can't spend 17 whatever it costs a month to perpetuate death. Now, if I didn't have kids in the house, if my kids wasn't passing my TV every day and Daddy, what are you watching? Then yeah, I would watch it. You understand? But I got kids in the house. So when my kids decide to go off and get married or build a business or, you know, do what they do, then I'm gonna cut that on. I've never seen The Wire. I've never seen The Sopranos. You know, I've never watched them. You know,
Yeah,
so
I seen The Wire and The Sopranos back when they came out.
and it's not because my integrity was high, just I couldn't afford it. I was in college at the time, so I'm not gonna say and tell you, oh, Fred was a G back then. Nah, I couldn't afford HBO, so that's why I didn't watch The Wire or The Sopranos.
Boy, you Fred, you be sounding so cheap. It sound like you get the water with the lemons and the sugar.
I do. Not the sugar though, you know. But yeah, you're right. You're dead on with that. But
give me that water with the lemons. And give me 3 packs of sugar. Yeah.
Facts, big facts. So, you know, just fatherhood, man. And I encourage you. You know, I feel free to attack me, but make sure if you attacking me, make sure you at home with your kids, man. Make sure you're reading bedtime stories. You know. That's all
I make sure I don't associate with brothers that don't take care of their kids, bro. I don't.
Yeah, like just
I don't go around you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know. That's a no-go for me.
Yeah.
And I do that to women too. So if you dropping your kids off to their grandmas every weekend and all that type of, because your kids go to school every week. They at school all week. So you drop them off every weekend? No, you ain't doing no parenting, man. Nah, I'm cool. I stay away from people like that.
The mother of your child bragging about a purse. Put that in perspective. She's bragging about a purse. She's not bragging about the man that bought her the purse. She's bragging about the purse. She's not bragging about your hard work. She's bragging about your purse, the purse that you gave her.
Yeah, we have a high sense of we have like a one to be accepted by having the labels and the brands.
Oh my God, no, it is hilarious, man. How we've been bamboozled, man.
Farmer Serena dropped them kids off all 2022.
Man, you know, like
Carver don't be dropping them damn kids off. You better read them stories, or you gonna have the next damn J Rock.
No, you better go patch up with Daddy. That's what you better do. Go patch up that relationship with Daddy. If he's not in your house already, you know, that's what I would suggest. You know?
Wow, look at that! Look what the dude said.
What'd he say?
I had to do more child support paperwork on women than men in my company.
Wow. I have no experience in that, man, because I'm not dealing with no courts.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not dealing with no courts.
I have heard people say that statistically that when women are put on child support, they don't pay it.
Yeah. There's a sense of entitlement in women. And men perpetuate that. I'll drink your bath water. You can't make no mistake.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, checks and balances are major. Yeah.
Good job, Corma. Don't have them until you have a perfect. That helps. That helps us all.
Women having kids out of wet. See, I use the term wedlock loosely, but you got to have a commitment from the man.
I could say I did it, but I married my wife after. But I will say this: I can tell. It's almost like you can see it on a kid that don't have a. You can see it from like a mile away, bro. It's like,
man, listen. I can smell it on a woman a mile away. What? Man, all you gotta do is put some trinkets in front of a woman that don't have a daddy. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game, man.
It's a whole different ball game, man. A woman that don't have a daddy, shit.
You see, because we was in high school, man. In high school, when people's mother had to work, you try to get to wherever you can get to.
Right.
Your mama got to work. Your daddy ain't around.
Right.
Come on, man. These brothers be acting like they forgot what they used to be. Like, bro, you was treacherous, bro.
Right.
you might have had two. Yeah, you had 2 or 3 girls in a weekend, bro.
Men and women,
you know what it was like. Yeah.
Men and women having babies without a plan. Like, how do you not have a plan? Like I don't understand this, man. Like it's not by accident. Every time I do my show, Kennedy comes in here. That's work. That's hours and hours of work. You understand?
And they have a routine.
Yeah.
Where they know what time it's time to say goodnight. They kind of know in their minds.
That's work.
My daughters come in my room and they do certain things at certain times. They a little bit older than your kids, but as they do certain things at certain times, they get to ready to go and lay it down.
Right. Right.
So yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, it's very, very important that we be men. I've never, because I'm a man that's dated every nationality. I've never been that guy. You know what I mean? Fred loves beautiful women. And that's simply I'm not the guy. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say she's not beautiful because she's white, black, Asian, Mexican. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman to me. And the same way I can judge a man on his talents. Can he fix the car? Can he fix my engine? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can he help me put up this drywall? You know what I mean? Like, I need help putting up this drywall today because I got an inspection tomorrow. Like,
and then the thing too with us is like most men know practically if you ask a man to help you do a job or something like that you're trying to get done, you come and get the work done and you just whatever it takes to get it done, even if you may not know how to do it wholeheartedly.
Right.
Drywall and stuff like that around the house, you'll help somebody, and if that person can guide you, a man will come out and help you do that.
Right.
Generally, you don't see the same thing, because women is more of a social group, so they talk about things getting done versus doing certain things that need to be done. So they'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They get some, get some things etched out on paper that needs to be done. But typically you'll see the men building things and the women supporting those men, especially in other groups as you see different nationalities.
Right.
They continue on and on and on and on, continue building things and structures that allow women to just kind of do their part that they need in those structures without having to overextend themselves.
Right. And then we got men who worship other men. Like, for example, I don't know. I'll say this when you're not on with me. I don't want you being accountable to what I say. But don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna disagree with you on this one. I listened to a video. I'm gonna disagree with you on this one. You said something earlier. You had a video. Something about Al Haven's a failed businessman.
I was just stop job.
Hold on. Nope. I gotta get you. So like I'm looking like failed businessman. Shit. 500 million, that's a failure. Shit, I gotta be a super failure. Hey, no, 500 million. I'm
just getting people's attention, man.
Hey, boy, they are pissed off when they see that video. Your comment section on fire, probably. When I disagree with somebody, I just disagree with them. Or I tell them I disagree with them. But most of these people, they go into disagree mode where they cut you out. They say your mama ain't black, your daddy white, you are cool. BAN, they call you everything, bro. Like, bro, like you don't went on a whole tangent.
Right. I don't care. I'm pulling at them. I'm pulling at them. You know what I mean? And but like for example, fatherhood, manhood. Right. I was doing an interview last week for promoting the film, and I told this guy, I said, we also got a problem with the men that we look up to, like our spiritual leaders, our celebrities. And I told them that put this in perspective. Louis Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad got more black baby mamas pregnant than Nick Cannon and Future. Like we sit here and we pretend, but we shift our integrity.
Now let me ask. I ain't gonna ask you a question. But I'm gonna say I don't know that to be true, but I do know the truth about Cannon and Future. And then I also did see another brother that they had posted up on YouTube. They had like 33 kids from a bunch of them.
That. That's ridiculous.
And I was looking like 33 kids, like, and it just further reinforced to me that black people continue to recreate from what they had on that slave quarters. Yeah. It's a recreation of that. It's a continued recreation of that. Yeah. And what I mean by that is that only the the quote unquote big strong buck was allowed to recreate. So the maiden practices continue to be the same.
Right.
So the maiden practices is continue to be the same over and over and over again. And that's why you see fewer marriages. And then as we got away from it, and in the early 1900s, you've seen more marriages, and it boomed and it changed. Well, now they said, okay, these people working together, they get married, this, and this. Well, let's do this to them. And then they gave the women what they gave them, and then they went the other way.
Yeah.
That's just a game. That's what the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you just, I mean, if you have all these kids, man, you got to be accessible to them. You know, like you got to have a compound. You know, you got to have.
Yeah, because that's a lot of. I mean, that's a lot of kids to maintain, man. I mean, it's hard enough. I got 3 kids, and they all in my house. All been raised by me and my wife, but 3 kids is enough, bro.
Yeah.
Like 33, I couldn't fathom having 5.
Yeah, but and how he answered it, he said how he responded to the criticism.
Yeah, I seen.
I got money. I got this shit. I mean, yeah. Money. That money is important, but you ain't got enough time in a day. I remember I told this story about 5 years ago on this channel. Almost got into a fight in the barbershop one time. You know, when I used to go to a male barber. This had to be. So it's been a really long time. So it's been about. I've been going to Tanya for about 6 years now. So probably 7 years ago. This guy came in during Christmas time. Christmas time. And he was coming to get a haircut. And he was bragging. He says, "Man, I got 8 kids by 8 different I got 8 baby mamas and 8 kids." And I says, "Nigga, you ain't got time to get a haircut." Because you know how all the stalls next to each other, and my barber is nudging me like, no, like, you know, and 201, what's up, man? And I just shut up. I literally just shut up. The guy like, yeah, you're right. Have fun shopping, man. That's a lot of fun. I changed it. Because it would have been a big old fight in there. What's up, 201?
Peace. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you feel?
All right. I guess the live stream is a little slow or maybe a little fast. I don't know for sure. I don't know what the topic of discussion is, but I may have missed it.
Oh, okay. So feel free. Start. Create a topic. What you got?
Oh yeah, of course. So basically, you know, I wanted to call in about the George Kambosos.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, you know, it's kind of disturbing to see the likes of George Kambosos get away with some of the things he's been able to say, and you know, as it relates to, you know, this upcoming bout and in the past instances, you know, where his wife posted, you know, to Instagram, and then they took it down, you know, with her saying something like she was getting her nigger on or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just more so just chiming in on that.
Yeah, I want to be honest with you. Devin signed up for the fight, so, and he hasn't mentioned it, so it's not as important to him as it is for us.
Oh no, without a doubt. I mean, I know in boxing, you know, you're gonna have to deal with a bunch of different personalities, a bunch of just different circumstances. So, you know, of course, he signed up for the fight, and you know, but this fight represents more than just, you know, the belts, is what I'm kind of alluding to.
You think so?
I think so, in a sense. I mean,
I haven't heard Devin or Kambosos bring up. You talking about racial? Racial currency.
And not on its face. It's not on its face, which I definitely can agree with. You know, he hasn't brought it up because it's not something that's at the forefront. But him calling him boy, that stuff those are underlying tones. Yeah. You know, undertones rather, and you know, he means big things with those little, you know, comments. Is all I'm saying. You know, it means more than just the belts in a lot of ways to me.
Well,
you know,
I'll say this: Devin's kind of steered away from the racial stuff ever since that. So I don't put that on him anymore. I don't even apply that pressure. I may apply it to Mr. Haney, but Devin's kind of steered away from like the racial stuff. ever since the white boy comment, and he's been more universal, you know, and I just left it alone, you know, like, you know, not every fighter is gonna do it with their mouth, you know. He's doing it with his action just by beating them, you know. So
it makes total sense.
yeah,
You're
you
right.
know,
He's
so
like sticking to what's most important.
yeah, and I don't see nothing wrong with that because he hasn't spoke out against black people. You know, he ain't said like, well, fuck black people. You know, he just do what it do, man. And some people do it in silence, man. You know, not everyone's Malcolm X. You know, he is.
I mean, that's true.
He's Malcolm X's assistant per se. You know. You know.
Yeah,
so.
I could dig that. I mean, you know, but that's his job. He's not gonna focus on that because, you know, it's a business. You know, he'll abandon a good portion of fans. So, you know, on a platform like this, it's kind of our job to discuss.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Aspect. You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I never saw this fight as I ain't gonna lie. I never really felt like a racial undertone in this fight. I heard the comments, the boy comments, but the fighter didn't jump out at it. So I'm like, he don't really care about it. He just want to go whoop his ass, and that's the retribution. That's the reparations, you know.
Makes sense.
You know, so and I think he's gonna beat him. I think it's gonna be a tough fight though. I think he's gonna beat him though. Devin's gonna beat George. Yeah, Devin's gonna beat George. Yes.
Absolutely. Do you think that there were any plans to kind of separate him from his pops and his
yes, all that's intentional. All that's intentional for sure. All that's intentional. I remember lying about things I did in high school and college, and then pretending like, oh, I mean, it wasn't really. I was trying to help. You know, I've lied to girls before, and come on, man, I ain't no fool. I get it. You know, it's all a plan.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, man. You know,
I think that's a pretty tough fight.
It is going to be a tough fight.
It's going to be a tough one. I mean, the only thing is distance. I mean, Devin can control the distance if he really, really focuses on it, which obviously I think is part of the game.
Right.
Too fast, too slick. Not to say you won't get touched, and that could be the difference. You know, and both got popped. You know, and if he gets inside and gives him a couple of touches, man, it could make a difference because Devin's proven not to have as much of a chin as most other people in his division.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, and I think if I don't think that's one of those things you can fix. You know.
I got you.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm always in support of your channel, man. You know, I don't want to belabor the point. I don't want to hold you too long, but yeah, man.
No, I appreciate you. And Sunday in the shop, it's gonna be a hot day in the shop. People gonna be in here, and we're gonna have a Devin Haney celebration party Sunday. Yeah, Devin gonna win, man. Devin gonna win. It's gonna be a hard fight. It's gonna be a hard ass fight, but he gonna win. He gonna get hit more than you've seen him get hit before. You know, he gonna be unrattled a little bit, but he gonna pull it out. He gonna pull it out.
So before I go, who do you think should be the next, you know, next person to go after Devin takes the belts? Who do you think would be the best matchup?
He better go get Tank. I think him and Tank needs to shut the market down. Shut the market down. All the belts, all the power. Devin's gonna be they both. Oh no, Devin's not a free agent any longer. But Tank is gonna be a free agent. If Tank don't test the free agent market, he's stupid. Like his team is stupid. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't care how anybody perceive this. You're stupid if you don't test the free agent market. You know,
man. I mean, I thought he was going to part with Mayweather. Mayweather Promotions. I thought he was going, you know, keep it moving.
I don't think he's leaving, Colin. I don't think.
Oh
he's leaving.
my God, he can raise.
I don't think he's leaving.
He can raise.
Fred, hold on, Fred.
Go ahead,
Fred.
dog. Go ahead,
I don't think he's leaving. I think he's about to pull a Terrence Crawford. I'm sorry.
Oh
They can't, and people cannot fake like they can't. They got to keep the same energy that they had when that re-signing happened.
Oh my God! If he re-signed,
because it's a desert. It's a desert where he's at, bro. It's a desert over here.
It's like, not only is it a desert, but he can put pressure on. People think Al Heyman is their friend. People think Bob Arum is their friend. Eddie, see, I gotta
No,
use the
Fred,
white.
Fred.
See, I gotta
It
use the
goes
white
right
people.
back.
Go
You
ahead. I'm
ain't
sorry.
Fred. It goes right back to the people not using their leverage. That's all it go back to.
Exactly my point. I was basically gonna get to, because I got to use a white person to make black people feel comfortable. You know what I mean? So I got to use Bob Arum. But listen, Al Heyman wants to be in business for 50 years. Like, let's just keep it a buck.
All you
And
had to do was use Golovkin. Remember, Golovkin didn't have nowhere to go when he left HBO.
yeah,
And what he do? He waited, and then he got the DAZN money,
yeah,
and he's still getting DAZN money, and
got
he fighting bums, bruh.
and he got stock. He got stock options.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same thing I told Adrian Broner to do that 7 years ago or whatever. I told Adrian Broner, you can own the zone in videos, not in person.
He wasn't taking 5 minutes in front of his face, man. Yeah, that brother was too immature at the time. I'm sure you were telling him. He couldn't make that move. He couldn't make any move that.
Wow.
Yeah, I think. Did you get confirmation?
No, Eddie Hearn wants to offer him $20 million a fight.
Who think?
Yeah.
See?
Devin, he would never come back to America. What? He would sell out Wembley Stadium. Oh man, see, but he would create a market on two spots.
Where he would have both monies on TV money. Yep.
Oh my God! Like, I ain't gonna even lie.
He's not gonna do it, man. He's not gonna do it.
If he don't want to do the work, I mean, I would do I would be independent. I would do like a 2-fight deal, stay independent. I pick my opponent. I pick the location. But I don't think these people understand that. But Tank is in. Oh my God, Tank is in the position.
From an entrepreneurial perspective.
Yeah, Tank is.
You don't want to do that work.
Tank is the perfect subject I've been talking about the entire existence of this platform.
Mm-hmm.
He is the case study right now. The perfect case study. We got proof of concept 5 days ago. We got proof of concept. I saw shout out to Blue Blood. I saw he reported 400,000 pay-per-view buys. I didn't watch the video yet, but I saw 400. Perfect. How much did that pay-per-view cost?
I think $70. I didn't buy that shit.
$70 or 80?
70. I didn't think it was 70. I didn't buy it though.
So if it's 400,000, 8 million
times 7,
16,
that's 28. That's 28.
28 million plus the gate. Shit.
So 30 to 35, something like that.
Shit.
Is that between 30 to 35?
Yeah, plus
something like
gate,
that.
Plus the gate, sponsorship, international rights. Man, come on, man. 75. It was $80. So 80 times 4 is 32. They gross $32 million. They gross $32 million in pay-per-views.
They did numbers, man.
Oh, I pray for moments like this, man. I pray. Tank, call me, dog. If you know Tank, have Tank call me, man. Man, listen.
They're not calling you, bro. You can forget about it.
I know. I said that 2 years ago, man. I've been begging for Tank to call. I don't have his new number. I got his old number.
Hey, it's just gonna be the same type stories that fighters always tell. It's gonna be just like stop, Fred.
All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Stop, Fred. You know what it's you already know what it's gonna be, bro. You know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the Mildred Taylor, all that type of goofy shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no money no more. It was a hell of a ride, but ain't nobody got no money, and we selling these chains back and these cars.
I kind of appreciate what Kevin Farmer is trying to do. I don't know if you've seen him try to promote his own next fight.
Yeah.
I appreciate his
caller. Kevin Farmer's in the real estate too, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heavy.
Yeah, he has that entrepreneurial mindset.
Yep.
Them Philly boys is running down on
man. Something about Philly boys. Philly boys love invest. Man, Stevie Fulton, Tevin Farmer, J-Rock, Breadman, they all are great investors, man. They see the big picture. It's something about
And
man. Go ahead.
and they're willing to work together to make it happen.
Yeah, they love each other. Yeah, those fighters really love each other, man. They do. They do have a
Yeah,
kinship.
I'm glad the caller said that, man, because you don't really see that. See, there's no look, bro. He's on an island by himself with Floyd and Leonard, and he got the whole Russell clan right around the corner. He got the Peterson brothers not that far from him. The guys that went before him, right?
Right.
He's never around them dudes.
Matter of fact, let me text Gary right now while we're doing that. Yeah.
I never see him around them dudes. It's like there's no connection from the old to the new guys in DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was before, because I knew the Petersons was connected to Sean Bay Mitchell and them. When you seen them, they was connected to Sean Bay Mitchell and them, the guys that was before them. But you don't see that with Tank Davis. He's like on an island to himself, bro. It's like they keep him cooped up away.
It's a fact. It's a fact. And it's by design, man.
Yep, just like the caller said, it seems like it's by design. Because usually when you see that, somebody fall.
Man.
It's rough, but I'm happy to see that we're in an era that we're getting to witness the likes of Kevin Farmer making moves like that in opposition of a Tank staying, with what he's staying with. Because we get to see how all this stuff plays out. He's going to end up having to see all these guys at some point, and that's going to work out for him. If he maintains, a positive image in the game.
All right.
But
dog, man. I appreciate you calling in, dog. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Man. All right, man.
Thank you for stirring. Hey, KP. Hey, guess who tried to bully me today? Guess who tried to Debo? Champion Heart tried to Debo me today, man.
He put his OG card on you.
Yeah, he texted me today. I'm like, he says, "Where's my video at?" I said, "It's up." 3 minutes later, "Where's my video at?" I said, "Man, it's up, man." Oh man!
Champion Heart, he's sitting there. He listening to chat. Champion Heart don't come in. When Champion Heart come in, you got to start playing Isaac Hayes or something.
Right, facts. Man, he tried to bully me, man. That motherfucker. I said, "Champ, I would never." Come on, Champ. Come on, you tried to bully me, dog. I'm like, man. I was scared. I was like, man, where the video at, man? Where the
Yeah, Champion Heart, your new grand entrance theme song is Isaac Hayes, the Jay-Z sample, Can I Live sample.
Yeah, can I?
You know which one I'm talking about, friend.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What's up, Kane and Kyle?
What's going on, man?
Boy, y'all sound like brothers that are in rival gangs, Kane and Kyle.
Oh man, I logged out last night. I wake up and y'all was on for 5.5 hours. I'm like, what the hell?
Man, listen, Chaotic Truth came with that chaotic bullshit, and Deacon got to cussing him out. Oh man.
Hey, chaotic Truth is a fire starter, dog. He started all fires.
Cause look, Fred was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on here for 20 more minutes." I said, "Fred, yeah, right."
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Chaotic Truth start fires, bro. Everywhere Chaotic Truth go, he start a fire.
Yeah,
he intentionally gets people mad, boy. He pissing people off, boy. He get people throwing stuff at the TV. They done broke their TV and everything.
Hey, and look who else it is.
And Mex, you dirty. Mex dirty. He making the Deacon mad. Mex, I'm gonna hit you. Mex, I'm gonna hit you with one of them saltine crackers and that grape juice. If I catch you making another Deacon mad,
he ain't no Deacon.
I'm gonna hit you with some of that holy water and some of the rosary beads, dog.
You gonna put hands on me? You mean pray?
Hey.
Yeah, Deacon in the ministry of laying on the hands. He gonna lay hands on you.
Hey, y'all don't even understand how much Deacon 305 pisses Mex off. Neither though. Like y'all don't see the disgust that Mex has.
I see it. I've been seeing it in his face.
No, hey, last night I called him racist and I stand by that shit today. He said too much shit. It's like, bruh, no. I can't let that slide because if it was vice versa, nobody would let me slide about it. If I was on a panel with a bunch of Mexicans talking about, hey, there's a black dude on here, don't talk about shit around him. Like, come on, bro. That motherfucker be crying. Probably go file a complaint, try to report me, some more shit. So, nah, it's fun though. It's entertainment. You feel me?
That shit was hilarious, bro. Y'all
I'm surprised Fred's away tonight after
last night.
Hey, Mr. Nasty time. You about to have another kid, Carl?
No. No, sir.
How was your day today, by the way?
Nah, man, it was great, man. We had breakfast this morning. We found a nice little cafe. It's nice, man. It was nice.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
Hey, what shoes were those?
We in that stage of trying to like remarry. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to refocus and learn who each other are now because you know we got married so young. You know what I'm saying? That our lives are like going in different directions. So we're trying to pull and make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Daddy, why are you doing this?
You asked me about another kid? Look at this. It's too much.
Communication.
Why you have this here? What? Why?
You got the Devin Haney part going. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Shit, that's that Michael Irvin, cuz. He got that Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's chaotic truth knows.
Bro, he knows what button to push to piss people off. He's perfect at it too, boy.
But people run right into it though.
Yeah, they do.
Man, they like Rolling versus Tank. Listen, they like Rolling versus Tank. They just run right into it.
They do. They do.
When he said the white women, I knew he was on some bullshit. When he was like white women is like in heaven, I said, "Oh, here he go. Here he go."
Fred, Calvin Mack. See what his stick is that. See, he's so polar opposite, and when you say the polar opposite of like Candace Owens or somebody like that to black community people, they automatically flip on you. They throw the table over, bro. Like he's one of them dudes that he's like who's the NBA player that used to be irritating? Ron Artest. If you Ron Artest guarding you, he take you all the way out your game, man. Game over, man. He take you out your game. You on the floor playing against him, he take you out your game. Man, you gonna lose.
Fact.
I don't think he's
and you gonna foul out and everything.
Crazy shit,
fuck around and get a check.
Legit point. I think he had a legit point.
Nah, I ain't saying he ain't right, but what I'm saying is that people are so emotionally tied to what they believe versus facts because most of the time he'll present facts.
Oh yeah, Deacon started calling him gay right out the
yeah.
Deacon. And this was after Deacon went on for like 5 minutes talking about we gotta be careful how we talk to each other, don't disrespect each other, words and have power, and then right away something like, oh you gay, you got 2 boyfriends and they both white. Like what the fuck?
Bro.
And then later, oh sorry brother, you know I had my bad, I should have did better. Like bro.
Then he says emotional. And listen, right after he apologized, he just opened the door up so he could say some more shit to you.
Yeah, he really took that apology back. He took it back.
Right
he really took it back.
Even though you got that little wiggle to you. I said, oh, okay.
You're a damn fool, boy. They do that though. I don't like to. Hey, God, I don't like to deal with people that don't attack my argument. Attack my argument. Don't start attacking me.
Yeah. Because
you lose. Once you start attacking me, you lost. Because you can't attack the argument. Because you know you're gonna lose. That's a sign you already lost. When you can't attack the argument and the facts, you wasting my time. You wasting time.
Hey, KP, check this out. Deacon will apologize to you one day and forget all about that apology the next. That man apologized to Mex and said, Mex, man, we good, we cool. I got nothing but love for you. And as soon as Mex disagreed, he got cussed out. I ain't even talking to him. Hey, I ain't about to argue with him up there. He was him up there, dog. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I kept hearing him say him up there when I listened to the playback after I signed out.
Hey,
I'm like, I'm listening to the playback.
I ain't about to find myself arguing with him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit was funny.
I like to run to Daddy Fred though. Fred, Get him over here, Fred. Do something, Fred. I'm talking to Fred.
Nah, I can't do that, man. That would be
Nah,
wrong.
people don't like that. Fred is a free platform guy. He's not a guy that's gonna over moderate people. He gonna let the men be the men. You gonna talk. But that's just it. Like people don't like that because when they get their point off, they want to shut everybody else down, type of deal. I got my point off. You should shut up because I got my point off. It don't kind of work like that, bro. And people don't like to defend their argument or go against your argument.
Hey,
they want to go into name calling, bro. Like we
Fred is a coon because he will allow a motherfucker to say whatever they want on this motherfucker. He don't give a fuck about none of that. He let you get your shit off. He listened to you and said, "All right, you got your opinion, I got mine." But the shit was funny as hell last night. I
didn't even say a word last. I'm like, shit, I can't add to this. Shit, you know what I mean?
But as I said, Fred was smart. He knew he got something good. Let it go. He just let it go. But it was almost order until Chaotic came on. And then,
we was gone. We were gone.
Yeah,
we were
checking out. On that one.
Hey, he snuck right in. Listen, he snuck right in, bro. And he knew once he broke up them white women in heaven in the same sentence, it was a wrap. It was over.
Yeah. It was a wrap. Yeah.
Because nobody cared. Hey, listen, he could have said, I love Martin Luther King. I give away $1 million to anybody that raises their hand. Niggas didn't hear shit. When he said white woman in heaven, fuck you. Cool.
I don't know why people get mad. Like, hey, if that's his heaven, that's his heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Wow. Why does it matter?
I was like, that's his heaven.
Because his viewpoint. So listen, the viewpoint that he has already, it already.
I know.
It already says like. Then you say white woman. Then you look. You know.
Yeah.
But last time we had a conversation with him, I already two-pieced him already, so I kind of knew the stick. So once he said, I turned my camera up like this nigga here. You know what I'm saying? I knew the stick already. Yeah. But Deacon, whether he know the stick or not, he coming through here and he cursing him out. But man,
he cursing him out, bro.
Listen,
we gonna have to change his name. Deacon gonna need a new name, dog. We gonna have to make him. You gonna have to name him Brown Paper Bag 305 or something.
Nah, hey, Backslid 305.
Backslid.
That's what I told him last night. I was like, man, I told him last night, I was like, man, you be popping shit and apologizing, bro. Like, which one is it?
You ain't your brother. Hey, Deacon run down on you with the AK and then repent when he go to the joint.
the nigga got mad at me. He wanted to touch me. He said, man, I could touch you. Like, whoa.
And then later, you know what, Kyle? I'm sorry. As a brother,
Max and Kyle. I was out every time because when Deacon had came up, he was messed up. His sound was messed up. So I was like, hey, Max, let him get his stuff off. Y'all let him get his stuff off, and then after that, man, it just went to a left turn. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, why did I let him get his stuff off? Because I remember that night, it was like me and Blu-ray on there. Man, he was going back and forth with us about something. He got so mad at us, bro.
Deacon is one of one, man, and so is Champion Heart, man.
But Fred,
facts over
he
feelings.
Had no facts, no paperwork, no witnesses. I mean, he had absolutely no credibility.
Hold on. What about that Obama's homie shit? And I googled it. There's absolutely nothing about him getting beat. He's like, nah, I see this. I don't care.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, and then he said, what is this? And he said, what is this? Fox News over here?
Fred, he said, listen, the dude was beat to a bloody pulp.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, talking about Philip Gates. Yeah, talking about Harry Lewis Gates. Talking about Harry Lewis Gates beat to a bloody pulp.
But I knew it though.
I said he got bumped up a little bit.
I was like, he's gonna. I knew it. He was going through his front window or something. So I knew it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not about to. I'm not about to jump in front of Deacon on this, man. He on the bullet train right now.
Hey, Freddie want to catch those strays.
Hey, read the chat. Read the chat, Cal. Read the chat. It said, what about when he said Willow Smith had a trans surgery?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hey, he coming, dog. Hey, Champ. Hey, he coming, dog. He about to blow the spot up right now.
He said he ain't coming on no more because of me, bro.
Oh man.
Well, you ostracized, Mex. Hey, Mex, you gotta
no.
Mex.
If you think for 1 second he ain't coming back for you, you got.
He coming back.
He coming.
He coming back.
Now. He coming for your ass in a minute.
Then.
Hey, Mex, he might not be coming up right now. He might be taking Spanish right now. He got something for your ass.
Hey, I don't know Spanish. I'm American.
Yeah, Mex gonna say last night he American. Mex, you one of them Oscar De La Hoyas, man. Stop doing that.
I'm a real American, man.
Mex, you Mexican us. No, you Mexican us, bro.
I'm American.
Look at Mex.
Yeah, he went born in Mexico. He don't know nothing about no Mexico, man. If
America and Mexico go to war tomorrow, I'm not on the Mexican side, bro.
Hey,
I've had some fun times in Mexico though. Shout out to Mexico.
Hey, the funniest shit was like Fred saying, "Come on, man, let him get it off."
To who? I said to all y'all, but what?
Hey, no. The reason why it was so funny, right, is because like no matter how much bullshit one person was saying, no matter if they had facts or not, you would go, man, let him get that shit off.
Yeah, he did. He did say that.
Hey, the nigga Fred, listen, the nigga Fred took 4 naps on y'all niggas last night. Look. Hey, look, he turned that camera off. Look, when I seen him turn that camera off, I said he went to go get some pistachios.
I did. I get pistachios. I did. I get pistachios. I did. I ain't gonna even lie.
Hey,
yeah,
man,
Fred. That's why Fred. Hey, Cal, that's why they don't like that nigga Fred. They say this nigga out here eating pistachios, buying mansions and shit. We on your head, nigga.
Right there with you, Fred.
That's
right
what I'm talking about.
Hey, it was 3 things that happened last night that you could not deny. That probably the best things that happened to the show.
What's that?
When Deacon said dude was beat to a bloody pulp.
I heard that. Yep.
Hey, when Chaotic Truth said, I can call him right now. And Deacon
said,
he
said this.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, call him right now.
Call him.
All right, then you lied.
After he said call him, he said, man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, no, you said you call him right now, so call him.
Yeah. Hey, he applied that pressure quick.
And then the white woman in heaven, bro. When he said that, dog, everybody on the panel,
everybody jumped up like, I'm like,
hey, look. And then Santos got on everybody's ass.
Oh yeah.
Santos had enough of Deacon. He had enough of Chaotic Truth. He had enough of Max. He had enough of Fred.
He said, Max, you my dog, but you all gotta tell you wrong on this one.
Yeah. Hey, Santos came in like the top security guy.
Oh man, he's the head of security, right?
Hey, he came with that belt like a daddy with his belt. Get your ass out of
here.
Yeah,
he did. I was like, damn.
Hey,
I went too far, Santos.
What's up, DJ?
What's up, DJ? Appreciate you coming through, man. Champion Heart says facts over feelings, man. This is about 10 minutes ago. We're talking about the truth. Feelings hurt because the truth is uncomfortable. Yeah, you made me feel uncomfortable today, bullying me, texting me. You know what I mean? Where my video at? What's up, DJ?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on?
DJ,
man.
What's up, man?
We miss you, dog. We miss you.
Look. Man, I've been super busy, man. But I started to beam in last night.
I saw that.
Bro, I done already ran him off the panel one time talking that nonsense. Somebody gonna remind him one day in the worst way that he black. Somebody's gonna remind him, dog. Then when Santos, Meg told Deacon, he was like, Deacon, you that uncle I got to cuss out at The cookout. We still.
Oh, you break it up. You got reset.
I missed the punchline, dog. I missed it, dog. What did you say?
Oh, this nigga shit freezing up.
Oh man, when Meg, so my shit freezing up. God damn! All right, I'll go out and come back in.
Yeah, go ahead and come back in.
I know what he's talking about.
Hey, what'd you say?
What you say, Mix?
Hey, what'd you tell him?
I told him like he's like that uncle that you never get along with, but you still give him a hug before you leave the cookout because that's your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never gonna see eye to eye. But it's all right, bro. I'll see you later.
Oh man.
We ain't never gonna be cool, but that's still my uncle. You don't get to choose him.
You got some weed in your pocket. That's be cool.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get that weed out you, rolling a little joint. Yeah.
He definitely gonna try and get that weed out of you. That's 100% facts, you know.
As long as you don't steal Kyle 75 cents.
Hey, listen, that's a great analogy. Man, hey, I was on fire. No lie, I was on fire last night, man.
Yeah,
I miss the troll days, man. I gotta start trolling more often, man.
Yeah, you was going in, and the funny thing, I was gonna say your perspective, but you said it. Like I was really gonna talk about that perspective because I was having a conversation with some people from Inglewood. Inglewood's been a city from 1912, and now they're gentrifying Inglewood. The Clippers are coming, the Rams are there. They're building up that whole. They're gonna make like a downtown area in Inglewood. And I said we had 100 years to buy up this city, and we didn't do it. So it's that two-prong, like you know, is the white man keeping us from ourselves? You know what I mean, by buying up the city and doing things, you know, and you know, or we just gonna let it go to hell? You know, our gangs gonna destroy the neighborhood and lessen the property value. You know, because homeowners want their property value to go up. They don't. I don't care what nobody say. Homeowners don't.
Yes, sir. You are correct.
Who's next door to them? It could be an Asian. It could be a white man. It could be a doctor.
Just as long as they cut their grass and keep their property up.
Hell yeah, you ain't got 14 cars in your driveway. I ain't even lying to you.
Yep.
As long as that property value going up, man, please. And your kids can play with my kids every now and again, and you know what I mean? Man, listen. Ain't no one gonna say, nah, I don't want you living next to me, man. You gonna raise my property value.
The thing that I didn't like though is them trying to make excuses for niggas. You know what I mean? It's like, bro.
I agree.
No, I don't make excuses for it. That's why I said there's so many programs where you can get down payment assistance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
NACA's another one.
Yeah, NACA's one. They got it. Okay, every state got a housing and development commission. So those housing and development commissions usually give out grants that can be done as a like I was explaining last night, as a second mortgage. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many other opportunities. Like look, dude, I got cousins that's my age and I'm almost 40. And especially the female cousins that I have, none of them own a home, but they got kids, multiple kids, 2 and 3 kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And some of them have been married and are divorced now, but they don't own a home. Like, bruh, I know for a fact they don't make the money I make. So what's going to happen? They're going to get priced out. They're going to get priced out. As this money, as the rents keep going up, they're going to get priced out.
Yeah.
They're going to have to move in with each other or something.
You know the thing is, right? See, black people, we always want to blame somebody else. We don't never want to take responsibility for our own actions, man. Like the shit that happened with that car, Fred. Hey, that was my fault. I didn't do my due diligence, nigga. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up. You get what I'm saying? I can't blame nobody else for my shit. I gotta own that shit. Whatever happens to us, for the most part, dog, we gotta own that shit. But we want to blame somebody else for the shit that happened. Like, bro, literally, bro, my grandpa was in the same era as everybody else. My mom, my pops was in the same era as everybody else with the crack, the whole shit. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we can't blame crack no more, bro. Like at the end of the day, nobody was like, hey, nigga, smoke this crack, I'm gonna beat your ass. No, bro. Niggas like, hey man, this got this new drug, come try it, see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, and eventually crack was like, nigga, this my shit. I own y'all. Y'all gonna do what I tell y'all to do. Go steal this bike. Go steal this VCR. Go rob your mama. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't. I'm not out here fighting for crackheads, bro. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not doing it. Fuck that, man.
Yeah,
I'm with you on it,
bro.
I'm with you on that, man.
I'm not fighting for crackheads or the crack dealer either.
Can y'all hear me?
And I come from it. Yeah, we can hear you clear.
Oh, go ahead, DJ. Okay, good. So what I was gonna say was,
Y'all can hear me?
see, here's how it goes.
Yeah, we can hear you. You ain't saying shit after you say, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah. See,
I'm trying to
You
make
wanna
sure
go,
you
DJ?
can hear me first. Elder Boss. No, go ahead, Fred.
I was gonna say, see, in my family, my grandparents, my grandmother, my grandfather, and my grandmother, I never met her husband or anything. Like, she never was. She got married, but he wasn't an impact in my life. But my grandfather and my step grandmother were impacts in my life. See, the crack era didn't hit my grandparents. It hit my mom's era, my mom's siblings, my mom's cousins, right? So how does it hit that era? But that in my family, my grandparents was the solace. You know, like my grand aunt and my grandmother paid for me to move, and my mom and my sister to move to California, right? And my grandfather would send for me every summer, right? So that era got a hold, and that era got to say, I did not prepare my kids. It's not the white man. The white man didn't say, here, take these guns, go kill up everybody. Like, it's always a choice. Like, for example, I was joking today, and I think I said it in the video too. Like, does the white man control your remote control too? Like, he tells you what to watch on TV. He tells you to fill your brain up with CNN. He tells you to fill your brain up with Fox and ESPN, and now you don't know nothing. You know, like, you have the option to download the Audible app on your phone, on your TV, and you can listen to books as long as you want to, you know. And I think that white supremacy, what's it called? Systemic racism is real, and it's in the infrastructure of America. Keep yourself out of the infrastructure of America. Keep yourself out of the courts. Keep yourself out of whatever systems they have, and run your life. People always want to say, well, I went down to this. Why the hell are you in front of them? You know, so I would say my mom's generation didn't prepare my cousins, as great a job as they should have. You know, that's not an excuse. How the fuck we got a 30-year excuse? How the fuck black people got a 30-year fucking excuse, man? I'm just thinking about it. How the fuck crack 1980 to 1988? Don't do drugs. Nancy Reagan came to my house and gave me a blowjob. Yeah, I know that. But the point I'm making, how the fuck we're still using crack as an excuse? You mean you could see, because healing is personal. It is your responsibility to heal yourself. I can inspire you. I can give you words of encouragement, but it's your responsibility to heal yourself. Period. If you were a crackhead in the 80s and you were a crackhead in 2022, it's your fault. If you killing niggas in 88 and you killing niggas in 2022, it's your fault. If you were a pimp in 1988 and you were a pimp in 2022, it's your fault. If you were a blood or a crip or an essay in 1988 and you were an essay and a blood and crip in 2022, you are the problem. If you had $500 in your bank account in 1988 and you got $300 in your bank account in 2022, you are the problem. Period. It's no other way to skin this cat. And
if you're a nigga under 40, smoking crack or doing any kind of drugs, nigga, I don't feel sorry for you. There's no way in hell you grew up in the hood. We can say that. You grew up in the hood and you seen all the crackheads on the street. And you decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna do some drugs. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I don't feel sorry for niggas like that. It was a nigga I grew up with, bro. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, it's a nigga I grew up with. Listen, it's a nigga I grew up with, nigga. He started smoking crack. And I told the nigga, I said, what type of nigga is you? I said, bro, first of all, you doing meth and crack. I said, first of all, meth ain't even for you. Meth wasn't even designed for niggas like you. What are you doing?
I was the only one actually trying to reboot him. I thought we were...
What?
Oh, you talking to somebody else.
Oh, you gotta be, nigga, because meth was not a thing black folks was into. You understand what I'm saying? And smoking crack, bro, in 2020, 2021, 2022, all them shits, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. I don't feel sorry for nothing that happens to you, dog. Listen, I got a sister right now that was on that meth shit. I ain't feel sorry for shit. Fuck that.
What even makes people do that shit anymore?
You said what?
What makes a brand new person that's never done it say, you know what? I think today I'm gonna take a little bit of crack. Like, I know the 40, 50-year history shit, but like, it ain't gonna be me. Like, who even thinks that way? Like, you gotta be fucking retarded. I
can quit when I want. I can quit when I want. All that type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy though? hey, Max.
Maybe if I just take a little bit, it won't hit me like that.
Hey, look though, a nigga hit the blunt, he hit the weed. You know what? I'm gonna try some crack. It's the gateway. Like, man,
no, it's not.
Here,
like,
yeah, that's a false narrative, but all right.
And the reason why our communities, see, we can't have our fault and systemic racism too. We can't save both, man. You know what I mean? Like systemic oppression, and we didn't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, we had a whole generation to fix this problem. We can fix the problem. Nigga, if you can send your child to college, your uncle can get off drugs, nigga. Period.
Right.
Man. If you can, go ahead.
Now I was gonna have a question for you guys, and this hypothetical is probably no way of really proving it, but if you were to think of all the successful people you could think of, from celebrities to family members to coaches, teachers, wherever, someone you think is successful, what percentage of those people you think have a victim mentality?
Dude, I don't know no one around me that got a victim mentality. I don't and the funny thing is, Lincoln, I don't allow him to be a victim at all. Kennedy, I don't even play. You can't talk to me in that little girl voice if you did something wrong. No. Did you do it? Go clean it. Did you break it? Fix it. You know, like, did you fall? Get up. You know, like, I don't see, and I say this a lot. I fell into like the YouTube narrative, like when I first started. Oh, Black, we all got to be together. But in my real life, I never played the victim. Never. In my real life, did I play the victim. You don't like me? Fuck you. I'm gonna get it done with or without you. Yeah, you got more money than me. Yeah, you more powerful than me. I'll get there. I don't need you. I'm gonna figure this shit out. And then I just woke up like, man, fuck that whole Black narrative. It's not real. It's fake. It's a facade. It's it's Charlie Brown security blanket. You know what I mean? And we got to throw that fucking security blanket away. Let the scabs heal. You know, half of the problems is us. We heal us, we cure 50% of the diagnosis, the problems, all that shit. We cure ourselves.
And check this out, Fred.
Yeah.
My brother was talking today, right? Remember how back in the day, everybody parent could whoop your ass? Remember that?
Facts.
When the village can beat the shit out you. Listen, if you was doing some nut shit and the neighbors saw you, they beat your ass, take you to your mama and tell your mama that they whooped your ass. Remember them days? Now it's like, oh, don't touch my baby. Don't talk to my baby. You know what I'm saying? And I blame a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, on single mothers, man. Welfare helped out a lot of that shit. Where it's like, oh, the man can't be in the house. I don't need a nigga for nothing. Miss Independent, all this shit. You know, that's a byproduct of men not being in the house.
Yeah,
Cause you know
and
we don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. I beat your little ass, nigga, and then tell daddy I did it. Get your ass up out of here, like
fact,
nigga. You know what I'm
fact,
saying? And once
big
that
fact.
was out, these motherfuckers running amok. Listen, they robbing grandmas, they shooting kids, they beating up women. Like these niggas are out of line, bro. These niggas are retarded. Like these
Yeah,
niggas are retarded. And quick question, guys. I gotta ask y'all. Fentanyl. Niggas know you can die from this. Like this is like some shit. You touch this shit, you die. Type shit. I don't understand what niggas is doing out here. Like, bro, niggas is really
Kyle, to your last
damn
point,
man, DJ,
to your last point, that ain't always the situation, right? Like, I know, that shit's terrible tonight. God damn it! All right.
Trash, you on that AOL dial-up, man. Hey, your reception is like Fred's background.
Yeah, my shit terrible tonight. All right.
The cousin.
Hey, I got one more day of this shit. Y'all got one more day. One more. I move in Friday, so I got one more day. Thank you, DJ.
We're gonna get them up on you, Fred. We got one more day.
I know. I'm behind the wall, man. I'm behind. I spent 2 days in jail and I'm never going back. So this is my version of behind the wall. Like I ain't no thug. I'm not gonna say
48 hours. He's Reggie.
Hey, I'm not gonna be Anthony Joshua. They got Rayford Edmonds and Blackstone.
Heroes.
Man.
Hey, Fred done took his. Hey, Max, Fred done took his shoestrings out of his Cortez. Is talking about he did hard time.
Fact.
Hey, Fred, he talked all that about the black gangsters and picked a Mexican coach.
Crazy. We got a phone call in, Dion Gale. Let me get the phone. That's Florida. What's up, man? You driving safe tonight?
Yeah, it's kind of dry out down here, man. But back to I just wanted to touch in on Cal with the drug thing. Down here, I don't know if you guys remember, like a year or two ago, we had this thing where these people were taking these synthetic drugs. They was running around biting each other.
Yeah, bought a face off that white boy.
Shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just white boys either. Because like down here, these young folks, they not only smoking weed, they smoking synthetic weed. And they can get that shit at the corner store. And they don't even know what the fuck it is. They smoking that shit. And because it's so cheap. It's cheaper than regular weed. And these motherfuckers are smoking it. And they have no idea of what the fuck they smoking, what they stuff they get themselves into. So I think the drug shit is constantly evolving. And they kind of got away from that crack shit. And they didn't evolve into that kind of shit. But see, to me, I'm going to say this last point, and I'm going to get off and let you guys talk. I think that as black people, we just disconnected from our actual history. Like we in the year 2022, and they got a Juneteenth Day coming up. Slavery was about 400 years. That's such a small portion of the human civilization and our contribution of it, but we so razor focused in on that shit. And all our history from America for black people, it comes from oppression. It comes from a place of pain and oppression. And that's all we focus in on. We don't focus in on what happened before that. We'll focus in on what happened before that because we just got into this Eurocentric mindset of the way that they set us up for stuff. And we just disconnected culture. When you say culture and you ask people what's black culture, it's not anything that you're proud of. And that's because it came from America, and American culture for black people is just surviving. So we just got this survival mentality for the most part until you break away from that. And once you break away from that foolishness, you're prosperous. But as long as you're in that survival foolishness, you just don't even know what the hell is going on. And finally, if you look at just black people, most black people, if they have a job, they're making far more money than their families made when they were growing up. And we, for the most part, we don't own shit. We ain't got shit in no bank account. We don't even understand how 401ks and IRAs work. So that's my point. I'm gonna go ahead and get off and let you guys talk.
Appreciate you, dog.
Is that the white man's fault that we don't know what them is, or is that our fault? I'm just asking a question, man. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Let me tell y'all this, man. in high school, I couldn't pass math for shit. Right? I couldn't pass it for shit.
We already know that, Kyle.
That's real funny, you goddamn fella. But listen, hey, hey, listen. But I had a
Why are you playing with you, Kyle?
That was a good one, Kyle. I'm like, yeah, he slid that one in too.
That would have a lot of people's heads, so they didn't catch it. But I know I had this white teacher named Mr. Ring, man. I call him my uncle to this day. He was the only one. I had black teachers, all type of teachers. He was the only one that really helped me get to the point of passing math and getting and graduating high school. Without him, I don't graduate high school. Without him, I don't do half the shit that I've done in my life, man. So that's why people are like, oh man, a white man this, white man that. It's a couple white people that helped me a whole lot. So that's why I be like, and then it's most niggas that fuck me over. I can tell you this right now. I can name more niggas that fuck me over than white folks that fuck me over. You understand what I'm saying?
Especially in the job site.
Bro, I'm going through that right now, Kyle, man.
Oh,
like,
niggas the worst at a job site. Listen, these niggas the worst, man. They want to be the supervisor. They don't want to listen. It's a nigga at my job right now with a fucked up haircut and a fucked up walk. This motherfucker want to be in charge so bad, but every time they ask him, do you want to be in charge, he don't never step up to the plate to be in charge. And then when somebody else get in charge, like, oh, man, I can do better than him. Shut your ass up, nigga.
Bro, Kyle, it's deeper than that. Like, I'm going through everything Fred going through with moving and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I
you
got that.
moving, Fred?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the new house and stuff.
Congratulations on your new house. I'll tell you in a second.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, but
congratulations.
Congrats too, bro.
Yeah, good looking, man. But
that's what's up, man.
I'm talking about. I'm gonna send you a video one day, Fred, where this is where I wake up to. You talk about pools. That's not. It's reachable, but right now I'm on my grasp stuff. You know, I'm talking about everything else is reachable, but I'm talking about grasping stuff right now.
Wow, man, that's congratulations, man.
So,
you got a house, dog.
Yeah, by the pond and the hospital. So I ain't gotta take my kids in no car no more. We can walk to the hospital.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta worry about no more, no pop-up visits, no walk-ups to the crib no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about nothing but this landlord. You know what I'm saying? Because when I moved in, I told him Tuesday before the holiday, like, look, bro, like it's either the toilet upstairs or the shower upstairs is leaking, but it's leaking like where I want to bring it to your attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to be holiday weekend. You don't want to be dripping for the whole weekend, and man, the whole thing about to come in. I'm about to own this house for free. I done told this lady, like, it's a life tester. Like, this lady, like, she got an attitude, but at the same time, she don't realize that my dad is friends with the guy who owns this house, and it's just a small world. And she telling me one thing, and I'm trying to tell her, like, it's just a life tester, bro. Like, I just had to swallow my pride and just send my dad in there to take care of the rest, because, you know, that was just one of them life testers that I failed. But I didn't make it. I didn't turn into no nigga. You feel me? I let my dad handle the rest because I already know I was about to turn into a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he told her, and this is how I know she had an attitude, because my dad was like, well, forget it. I'll call him personally myself since you don't want to call. Because if it's been leaking for 7 days, this man would want to save some money because this motherfucker about to fall through.
Yeah.
And I remember all the stories of you saying, Fred, how you had to go fix some leaks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Do it yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's basically where I'm at right now, about to pull them tiles up and just start doing it myself.
Right.
Because it's just leaking for like ever since last Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
I would never leave my tenant like that. Never.
It's
Never.
bro, and
Never.
exactly. And my last landlord, I had him for 15 years. Like, bro, like I was catered to. Like, that was the best man on this earth. Like, I call him, he do what he supposed to do, and he already know if you don't do what you don't do, I'm not paying you rent. So he was always on point. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta go through the new relationships and new all this, but fuck all that though. Congratulations on my new house, but I ain't talked to y'all in about a month and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's been going on besides Kyle missing money?
Kyle had an anniversary yesterday. We're doing good. I'm kind of rebranding the shop now. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna do like 50-50 boxing. 50, you know what I mean? Like I like real life issues, so we're gonna rebuild it and rebrand it like we did during COVID. And we're gonna be back popping again, you know.
Man, you already popping, man. Like I told you, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, I'll be sitting back watching and shit. You know, so I couldn't get on because my job situation. Too many supervisors. I ain't trying to get a call on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll be sitting back paying attention, man. Fred, you got a lot of haters, bro.
I do.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, honestly, I don't even know because I blocked all the haters that I know because you can't like allow that energy to penetrate you. You know, I don't want that energy having access to me. So I don't even know at this point.
No, but it goes back to what you were saying though, Fred. Like,
I'm pretty sure everybody who had their name in your mouth, had your name in their mouth, is broke.
No,
and not to put it like that, but like they really don't have nothing going on. They don't understand the business world. They don't understand the politics. And I know who you talking about, bro.
Yeah,
I knew that relationship wasn't gonna last when they was talking that Muslim shit.
No, I'm talking about a different person, but it's just a simple fact is it goes back to what Fred was saying. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say about a person, it's about what have you done?
Mm-hmm.
And then motherfuckers be holding grudges about boxing. Like we just talking about, like we just talking boxing at the end of the day. Like
hey man,
that shit. So like,
hey man, it's a disagreement.
That's why I'm a fan of real topics, cause like this boxing shit getting out of hand. People taking this shit too crazy, and this shit, I don't know.
Man, was they really shooting dice at Tank's?
I saw it in TK
in the bathroom. They was playing 3-card Molly. I'm like, oh my goodness! Like, I was like, wow, that's some ghetto shit right there.
Yeah.
Oh man. But hey man, there's no way around it, man. I've been sitting here pondering. I've been scared about Haney going to Australia, man. Haney coming back with them belts, even though it's gonna be hell. But God put it in that man's dream to make that man complete his dream. So, man,
I think he coming back with them belts. I think he coming back with them belts. But
yeah, he coming back with the belts. He coming back.
But the fight,
he's 72 hours away.
But look, the fight could go how Mickey Bay fight went, and I felt Mickey Bay beat Kambosos. Besides that knockdown,
Mickey Bay slowed down though. See,
nah, he did.
I thought Kambosos won for real.
He did, but do you think Devin Haney gonna get a split decision?
Yeah, I got him a split decision victory. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about man, it's hard to say how they go judge it. You know what I'm saying? Like
he gonna have to beat him convincingly.
Yeah, because Australians, they judge off of different tactics in American boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they don't last that much longer coming over here, because that style is never matched with American style boxing. You know what I'm saying? The European style.
But trying to set Devin up, man.
Yeah, you already know.
Lucky punch, bro.
But KC, you know where I'm feeling like Haney gonna come home is because, man, they let Charlo be undisputed, man. So like I said, they can always put hurdles up, but we always jump over them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We have no choice. You know what I mean?
We have no choice. Like, we the type.
Haney just put himself in a bad predicament too, though.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot, but that's what he signed up for.
Yeah,
I ain't feeling sorry for him. Just like I can't feel sorry for a crackhead. I'm just gonna root for him. I'm gonna root for Devin.
That's a fact.
I can't come in here. Nobody should come in here Sunday and be like, it's not fair. Man,
we already know what we up against. Just like
know we up.
You know what I'm saying? We already know that.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I try to tell, like, all my I just had this conversation with my homie. Like, it's sad that I told him, like, bro, I've been knowing you for like 20 to 25 years, bro. Like, how am I coming up and you going down? Is because you don't want to look at yourself in the mirror every day and motherfucking and look deep down inside yourself and stop blaming people and accept accountability, bro. Like, I've been with you, man. Like, I used to sell drugs with you, but I don't go that route no more. I'm a family man now.
Right.
You could become a family man too. So I'm just trying to guide you, put some energy in your back. Man, this man got me like feeling all guilty and I gave him some money and I'm like, bro, really, I can't spare this, but you know what I'm saying? Here you go, man.
Right.
Man, come back. Time to pay. He MIA. Then when I see him, I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't even tripping about the money. If I known you was a $300 nigga, I would have canceled you a long time ago, but keep the money, bro. Keep the money, bro. You gonna need, I told you gonna need me before I need you. I don't need to call your number. You call me.
No, you need me right now.
You know what I'm saying? So
you going through hell.
Like I told him, like, you say me, man, $300, fuck it, I'll wash it away, man. I ain't got to deal with you no more. $300.
Always had people. I got 50, 60 people who owe me money, man. And no lie, man. And I'm like, shit, man. Like, I'm like, how you not gonna pay me back? Because listen, here's the first rule of business. If you got to ask someone one time, can you borrow money? That's the first person you pay back. Because guess what? You're going to need to expand whatever you're creating. And guess what? You're going to be able to ask them one time and they're going to deliver for you.
Exactly.
And people don't get it. And truth be told, there's a percentage of your masculinity that dies when you don't pay your debt back.
Bro, like I said, I asked my man, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen him out late night. So, my attitude was different from daytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did daddy duty. So now I'm just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, head on the swivel. I see this nigga come in. I'm like, hey, nigga, where my money, bro? Like, I shouldn't even have to ask you for my money because you already just sensed that what I was on because you tried to ignore me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, like, I'm not about to chase you for $300, my nigga. All I can just say is God bless you. And if it only took me $300 just to get rid of you, all right, bro, I'll take that loss.
Yeah.
No, man, I got you. If you got me, I would never have to ask for my shit.
Right. You know what Tyron Brown told me one time? We were having this conversation. It was about integrity and money and business. I was in like this $1 million business deal, right? But I was in the deal with like a guy that, whatever. So he says, Fred, never ask a bitch nigga to tell the truth because he's going to act like a bitch ass nigga.
So that's a good one.
Yeah. So when you know the dude is gonna give you a bitch ass nigga excuse, don't even waste your time with that shit. That's why I don't go back and forth with people that do hate videos on me. I'm a bitch if I respond. I'm a hoe. I'm a stupid nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going back and man, listen. I got to unclog these drains. I got to sweep these leaves up. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm reading books every day now, dude.
Man, that's what I told him.
Man,
I even had to I even break it down to him like, bro, you know where we came from. I just can't believe you played your hand like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I'm out here by the hospital now. I'm trying to clean this house up. I done cut down trees. I done established myself in this neighborhood. I didn't want them to be like I'm the new black guy in the neighborhood. I went up and spoke to my neighbors, like, how you doing? If you see my mom walking up and down the street with her thing, you know, she had brain surgery. So this is a nice neighborhood for us. We're not trying to cause no problem. What day is trash day? You know what I'm saying? Just learning it all. And, you know, it hurt me deep when my own man did me like that. But like I told my dad, like, God bless you. Blesses you in the weirdest way.
And God taxes their pain. Trust me, God taxes their pain and quadruples your blessings. Though I am a living example. I've never chased a nigga that owed me money.
Bro, I haven't either. I haven't either, bro. Like I said, bro, it's just the principle of if I tell you something and I'm in the process of moving, so I really don't have it to give because I'm in the process of moving. So if you basically you giving me the guilty trip to pay your bill, I give it to you. You don't give it to me that day. Okay, when I see you out, of course I'm gonna say something about it, but nigga, keep it. Just don't never fix your mouth to ask me for nothing, bro. Keep it, bro. Like, and then at the end of the day, you gotta motherfucker understand that every time I step in the room, you understand there's a real nigga presence. Like, remember, you owe me, and like I'm not gonna never ask for it again. And then at the end of the day, it's gonna eat you up alive because you don't know what the fuck is going on. And then the female gonna come out, you be like, I wonder if that nigga talk about me that I owe him some money. No. I ain't got to do that.
Man,
your conscience go do that with you.
Man, listen. Man, because I learned this dealing with all these NBA players, like in the 2000s. You never ask a millionaire for $100 favor. Never.
You might as well go to the top.
Yeah. You don't ask a millionaire for $100.
Why?
You don't. You ask them for 100,000.
Hell yeah, because why not? You know, why not? You know what I'm saying? And when I went to my landlord's house today, he swear to man, Fred, I was in front of his house and I'm in Marion, Ohio. I swear to God, he was a basketball player living in that house. I'm on the wrong side of the house. They talking about it was a back door. I'm like, it looked like a front door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is what Fred got. This is what I'm gonna get. God damn it!
So Fred, I get 100,000.
It's not that easy. But I'm just saying. You don't. I'm
gonna
saying
give it back to you. Just give me a more.
Yeah, facts. I got you. But it goes. And then here's the catch. Like you always. I'm telling you guys, please take my word of advice because I've been poor and I've been rich. I've been middle class, high class.
Child, pay attention.
Please, God, on my God's green earth, if you borrow money from an affluent person, pay them back.
Don't anybody back.
Treat them but definitely. But I'm talking about like
I know what you mean though.
If you know that this person is your ace in the hole, pay your ace and treat them like you treat the bank. Treat them like you pay your cell phone bill. Because guess what? 3 years from now, nigga, you gonna be in the hole again. You gonna need $3,000.
Check it out, Fred. Check it out. It goes like this. I hate to talk about it, but it's just practical shit. You have to pay your debts.
Pay your debts, period.
It don't even matter if it's a box of fucking Debbie's. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in prison, a box of Debbie's is still money. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then if you go to the store, man, and if you tax your own self and get one box, you go owe that man back 2 boxes.
Right.
During store, if we have an off week. So you know, if you want to eat a box of Debbie's, it's gonna cost you 2. When you go to the store, you know you owe that man 2 boxes, or if you don't give that man his money, you already know what it is. Lace that shit up.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's just a principle. It's not just Debbie's.
I'll tell you a story. I told this, I don't know. Anyways, I'm hanging out with Floyd, Sam, all of it. It's like 15 of us, right? We go to Roscoe's on Sunset and Gower, right? I know Floyd's temperament. I'm sitting next to Sam at Roscoe's and shit. It was for the Conor McGregor fight. We're all hanging out in LA. We bullshitting, doing what we do. That's how close we were, guys. So I intentionally severed that relationship because of his integrity. I think his character and his integrity is not where it should be as a man. So, anyways, we're hanging out at Roscoe's and shit. We all at the table. I got to pay my bill. Sam Watson grabs my motherfucking hand, says, "No, don't do it," because Sam knows me. I'm gonna pay. I'm not gonna let no nigga hold that, especially his personality. You know what he gonna say in an interview? Remember, I paid for dinner for you, nigga. Huh?
Exactly. And that's
Nigga,
what my
what?
dad, and that's why my dad always taught me. He was like, nigga, don't you never work for a nigga. You slow ball the fuck out this shit, but you never work for a nigga because that nigga talking down on you and you getting him money and he talking down on you. And then guess what? He might have gave you something and then expect you do gymnastics works in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? And then he might even give you a bad product and swear to God, you still supposed to do a backflip.
Facts.
That's why you never work for nobody. And I told my son that shit. Don't ever fucking work for nobody like that. Nigga, if you want to make you a couple dollars or something, you know what I'm saying? You know how to make a couple dollars, go to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go to work because all this other shit gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you some kind of way.
It's gonna cost you.
You know what I'm saying? And and then this the part that made me really mad today with the secretary lady. Like, I ain't been in my house. I signed my lease on the 20th, and then I ain't get in my house till the 27th. So how you gonna prorate the bill for June?
Right.
And she was like, well, I didn't think about that. I was like, look, Dad, she was gonna try to charge me the whole $950 like we've been there for the whole month. Nah. You gonna have to prorate it for 5 days, please, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? And she finally did it. So instead of trying to get me for a whole $950, I only had to pay like $140. So she was trying to get me, but you know,
They're gonna get you if they can.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, like when that caller came in, I wish I could have called in that night. Like, damn, Kyle, you don't know how to follow the loaded cab. When that dude was betting the money, and you kept on asking, like, Kyle, are you sure you only want to bet him $100?
Yeah, I was trying to lace him.
You got to follow the loaded cab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Kyle, follow that loaded cab,
the
bro.
cab wasn't that loaded because he ain't pay up. So.
Well, hold up. He didn't pay up, Fred?
He never came back.
Wow. That's crazy.
Weak.
Hey, guess what, though? He exposed his own self, though. Talking that big boy talk, and then next you know, he fell back. Got the Scooby-Doo talk.
Where are you?
And then
let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here, man. We getting the hell out of here, man. What's your final words, man? Now, y'all wore me out today.
Final words is, man, Haney bring this title back to America,
Gotta
man.
root for Haney. Gotta root for Haney.
I don't care what you got to go through. Just please bring them back. We need 3 undisputed. Oh, man, it's just beautiful for boxing right now. So I just want Haney to finish it up.
Yeah. Shout out to Haney. And just stay focused, champ. Fuck the outside conversations. Just
focus. Tunnel vision. Yeah. I'm
only
with
you
that
can
tunnel
be
vision.
yourself at the end of the day. So like, continue to keep doing what you're doing. Do what you did versus the Linares fight. Bring that same chin.
Yeah.
Just don't get dropped. And continue to keep doing what you're doing. All right. Y'all stay on top too and stay out the way. Y'all stay safe out there.
Appreciate you, dog.
I already know.
Kane, you got something to say?
Yeah, I got something.
He been kicked back the whole show.
I know.
I was shipping shit.
I know you're working.
Fred, I just want to say thank you, bro. You motivated me. Record-breaking month and profit. Appreciate you.
Congratulations, dog. I wish I had a button to give you a round of applause or something.
No, you don't have the little thing, the soundboard.
I will Sunday though. I think I will.
I pray for Haney, bro. I pray.
Yeah, we gotta root for Haney, dog. Gotta root for Haney.
I pray they don't rob him. And
Oh, he might get robbed. Oh, I mean.
No, I'm saying he might get robbed for real.
Man, he might get robbed, but that's it. If he get robbed, he get robbed. We know the truth. Huh?
I was trying to tell you yesterday, but my service is breaking up. Hopefully, it's not breaking up again.
No, you good. You just low.
Because Eddie Hearn, they interviewed Eddie Hearn like a week ago, and he was saying the same thing. How there's a chance that he could get robbed, but like he's like super scared about the fight.
Finish the rounds, Haney. Finish the rounds, Devin. Finish the rounds. Finish the rounds. Yeah, finish the round. Let's go.
I think he could for sure end them. I mean, Tio had a chance to end them.
He did in the 10th round. He sure did. Let's go, man. It's Haney.
He can't get past the jab with them low ass arms, man.
Yeah.
Shout out H Money, Haney.
Facts. Dion Gale, last words. Get out.
Yeah, man. Make sure you send me your email so I can show you what what I wake up to this little pond, bro.
Congratulations, dog. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, the shop is moving on up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went from a 6x12 to like nice little square feet now. I feel good. Drinking me a little beer on my little punk ass porch.
As you should, nigga. As you should. Fred gonna be outside 70% of the time.
I already been outside. I had to knock the trees down to get them away from the windows, all kinds of shit. Like
24 hours away, dog. What am I? 36 hours away, man. Listen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I really want y'all to have a feeling 10 times better than I have. This is the first time in my life where I ever felt like I made it. I ain't lying, man. Lying. I was telling my business partner this Saturday. I said, dude, I made it, dog. We made it. Excuse me. It's an awful thing.
My dad told me them words, man. Like, almost made me tear up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got out and took care of your motherfucking business. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? And you ain't around no black people. I got to drive over here just to see my grandson. I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
And you're the polar opposite of what Kyle been speaking of the last 2 shows.
What you mean?
Victims.
Not playing a victim role. You got 2 strikes, right? You said you got 2, right?
Hell no, I got 3.
Oh, you got 3. Yeah, I knew it was multiple.
Man, you got 3 strikes, nigga. You still out here chilling?
Yeah, he's still a Snicker bar. He gone.
Yeah, I'm just so happy Ohio don't have that 3 strike like California. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but they trying to pass it though. You know what I'm saying? They trying to pass it, but my dad told me them 3 words, so I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Took care of everything. Like I told my man the other day, last weekend, it's accountability, man. You 40 years old walking, bro. You walking, bro, at 40 years old, bro. Like, we did that like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And you still doing the same thing, bro. Like, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I got to leave you here.
Yeah. And the fact that your father gave you that stamp of approval, that shit never gets old, man.
Hell no.
I ain't never had a stamp of approval.
Bro, it hurt. It hurt because, you know what I'm saying, all the 3 mistakes, you know what I'm saying, for me to get that, you know what I'm saying, it took that, you know what I'm saying, to overcome all that, you know. So, but I'm glad I shared it with the barbershop because the barbershop do other things than boxing, you know what I'm saying. So I'm glad I shared that with the boxer, you know.
Well deserved.
And y'all my motivation, man. I'll be on the back, man, but, so we gonna do this right, man, and make sure you send me your email or something. Ain't it Silent Hero or something?
Yeah, that's my IG. Send it to my IG.
I don't have IG. They talk about some crazy stuff like before I got locked up. Like talking about I gotta send a picture of my ID in, and I'm like, Instagram ain't that important. Talking about I gotta send a identification to verify it's me. I'm like.
I just put it in the chat. So there you go.
Oh, I got you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. That's love, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. I hope you get your stuff ready before I can see your little. You said you're gonna be outside all the time.
Oh, man.
You got a pool. You got a pool now.
Been outside. I mean, I ain't never. Man, listen. I'm gonna be outside, man. I'm gonna be outside the front yard, the backyard, riding
And he said something
scooters.
about some outside TVs too the other
Oh
day.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it's about to be a whole vibe in my back and front yard, man. What?
And then
What?
some, and then this I'll be paying attention. Then some dumb motherfucker be like, "Ain't you supposed to be rich? Who don't want a discount? The fuck wrong with you?"
Yeah. Who wants to pay the conglomerate? Who wants Jeff Bezos to get all the money, man? Like we supposed to, but we supposed to be a community, right? You ask me a question, if I have it, I say yeah. Like here, take it. Like
Man, stop it, man. Like I said, closed mouths don't get fed, man. Y'all stay good, man, and keep blessing y'all families, and man, y'all stay the men that y'all are, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, dog. One.
You won.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. So I had a productive day today, man. I got bullied, picking up Lincoln. Had an hour drive. That's gonna change a little bit. And I listened to
You say you did an hour drive?
Yeah, I've been doing an hour drive every morning. To take him to school. Yeah, man, it's yeah, man. One more day behind the wall. It's behind the wall. Why you dancing like good times, man? Why you dancing like good times?
You gotta be happy for your niggas, man.
Jimmy Walker.
Next time.
Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Super.
Hey, your time is coming. When you excited for your homies, man, your time will come.
Yeah, man, for sure. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, because I got about 2 weeks, man. My chain to be here. You know, see my ignorant nigga chain. You understand?
Oh God, no ignorant shit, man.
Hey,
I appreciate.
listen,
Yes.
Listen. Mm-hmm. You could take the nigga out the nigga, but you can't take the nigga out the nigga, man.
You take the nigga out the nigga. Whatever that meant, it sounded like a lyric that Lil Boosie would say. So I guess that's something Waka Flocka would say. People say, "Oh, he's a genius." That's deep. Or Kevin Gates. Oh, he deep. Oh, he's so smart. Anyways, man, let's get out of here, Kyle.
Fredro.
Yes, sir.
Head over to the boxing section. Okay. Next Tuesday is going down with Big Fred. He's answering all the smoke. If you got a problem with Fred, come on over to the boxing section. He cussing everybody out. We ready. So head over to the boxing section now. Get acquainted with the channel. You understand? Let's make some magic. Let's make magic happen. You understand?
You're gonna be a great interviewer, right? You're gonna be able to kick people out. You're gonna be able to kick people out, kick them on, all that stuff.
We ain't kicking nobody out because Fred finna tear their ass up. Hey, I'm excited for what's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? If y'all,
hopefully my shit be up Tuesday.
Yesterday's show was
I'm working
good.
hard. I'm working hard. I'm gonna work hard all weekend to have my studio up by Tuesday.
Hey, listen. If y'all thought yesterday's show was great, y'all haven't been on the boxing section when Fred been on. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a ratings booster. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey, absolutely. You understand? So the words of the great philosopher DB, head over to the boxing section and Fred, play a song, Fred!
Oh, man. Yeah, but I am going to enjoy hanging up on niggas too, nigga. Hang up on that nigga. Fuck him. Suck a dick, suck an egg.
I'm gonna give a nigga. Listen, we're gonna give niggas 2 minute time limit. If they can't get their shit off in 2 minutes, it ain't good enough.
It ain't good enough.
Hey, listen. If you want extra time to talk to Fred, you gotta put it in the Cash App.
You got a super chat. Super chat at least $5 a cow. I'm with that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You got 2 minutes with Big Fred. If you need more time, you gotta donate.
Hit the Cash App.
Don't relocate. Donate. You understand?
Hit the Cash App. I'm Umar Johnson, motherfucker. Hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? Did you watch the film yet, man?
Fred, you ain't get my I know you got my. I know you got the notification that I bought it. Cool
Did
horse
you
it
watch
around.
it?
Man. Stop playing
Did you
around.
watch it? You ain't
Yeah,
told me.
Yeah. I watched bits and pieces of it, man.
So no, just say no, nigga.
No. Listen. So I was watching it, and then my wife fell asleep.
So no, you didn't watch it.
Nah, nigga, I watched most of it though. Listen, there was so
yeah, don't worry about it. Just tell me next week.
No, listen, because I already, nigga, when we get off, when we end the live, I'll tell you, nigga, what I saw.
I believe you. You ain't got. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not that. I'm not. I'm good.
Hey, what he say? As long as you got that $20, nigga, you gonna be all right.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm looking forward to chopping it up with you about that, man. Because niggas don't even understand, nigga. You had angles in this movie. Like the last movie, nigga, you only had one angle, nigga. You had angles in this joint.
Yeah, it goes so many different directions for sure.
And,
yeah, we'll talk about it on Tuesday.
I like how you did the BET at the top of the screen. I see how you tried that. Yeah, you did that.
It was a real TV show.
So yeah, you know, I watched it, man. I watched it, and I didn't know how you get that spot. I mean, I'm gonna save all that for the.
How to get what spot?
Well, Malcolm X did his last speech, one of his last speeches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me start this live right now.
Appreciate y'all, man. Struggle Boxing, Champion Heart, man. Don't bully me, man. GS. Appreciate you, Wesley. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Stay out them streets, man. Niggas glorifying gang banging. I got a meeting with tomorrow with a former gang member, man. And I said, we on the up and up? Because everybody know Fred is square. He's from neighborhood. And I said, we on the up and up? Because everybody know Fred ain't. Oh, Peoples Hernandez, man. Love y'all, man. We out here.
Peoples Hernandez.